What's up? What's up? What's up? Good morning. Good morning, YouTube. Good morning, everybody. I just wanted to come with another video today for y'all. I want to talk about 5 ways to become your own boss. Help y'all boss up. You know what I mean? And I'm gonna be looking down at my notes. I wrote down a few numbers to help as I'm explaining to get y'all to understand the numbers behind everything. When I tell you, I want you to see the numbers, how you can scale up, and the potential, the amount of money you can make doing what I got that I've done that helped me get started. You know. And so the first one I want to start off with is starting your own Gumball vending machine service. You feel me? Starting your own vending machine service can be very lucrative if you place vending machines in ideal high traffic locations where a lot of people come and shop. Maybe your people favorite barbershop, people favorite stores. Like me myself, I started mines in Little Bills. That's a well known store in Dillon, in my home hood, Riverdale. So I started it there, and it was a little easier for me because my mom was the manager there. So when I started it, I started out with two gumball machines I had bought from an older man out of North Carolina. It was two double head gumball machines, so that made four machines to start off with. The For one machine it was $250, but since I got both of them at the same time, it was $400. So $400 for both machines. And so after you get the machines, next thing is you get your inventory. And my inventory was gumballs. I got my gumballs from Sam. You can get a big box of gumballs from Sam for like $22. $22 to be exact. And after $22, you're gonna make $212. Off $22, you're gonna make $212. So anyway, like I said, the gumball is gonna come with 850 gumballs in the box, and you sell them at 25 cents a piece. That's how you get $212. But you do $212, subtract $22 that you paid for them, pay for the gumballs, that leave you $190 in profit. So $190 in profit. Say your gumball machines, depending on where it's at, it'll average about, I say, about $2 per day. And it may not sound like much yet, but as you scale up and get more, the more you got, the more you can make. Like, you feel me? It's a number thing, a number game. That's how everything works. So say with an average about $2 a day, you got four machines. That's 2 times 4, that's 8. $8 times 30. 30 days in a month. That's like $240 in a month. So $240 in a month times 2, that give me $480. So in 2 months and 8 weeks, I recouped all my initial investment back for what I paid for the gumball machines. And after 8 weeks, anything after that, beyond that, was straight profit. And that's when I gave once I got into profitability, once I got my money back in a little profit, it wasn't, just a little something. That's when I gave the business down to my mom, because I want my mom to get on the same kind of frequency, the same way that what we own. We need to be black owners, black entrepreneurs. We need to have things in life. You feel me? So I gave that to my mom. And she started running it from the store, starting to restocking it and keeping the profits from it. Because I started new adventures other ways. You got to start from somewhere. Once you start somewhere, and you get on this train of being your own boss and working for yourself. New things, one thing will lead to another thing will lead to another. It's just the way it is. So anyway, last thing I'm going to tell you about the gumball machines is, the way you scale up is, say if you had 30 machines. If you got 30 machines and each machine making $2 a day, that's $2 a day times 30. That's $60 a month. That's $60 a month off one machine, and you do $60 a month times 30. times 30 machines that you have. That'd be $1,800 in a month. So that's like $2,000 in a month just going around refilling gumball machines and getting the quarters. Like just driving around, just refilling machines, $2 a month in passive income. If you was to scale up and get 30 machines or 60 machines, would be $3,600 in a month, like $4,000 in a month. 4,000 in a month times 12, 40, but about $46,000 a year. You get what I'm saying? Just off gumball machines. Like if you open your mind, like it's different ways. It's a lot of ways to get this bread. You feel me? So the next thing I wanted to tell y'all about was starting an ATM business. Starting an ATM business can be very, very lucrative. Also, ATM business, you could lease a machine if you don't have the money to pay for it right away. Like you could lease a machine for like $30 a month, and as you make your profit, your machine, you take what you owe for your machine out of your profits and scale up like that. Or you could buy a machine straight out. You could buy a machine gonna cost you about $2,000 though, $2,000, $3,000, and they go up. The bigger they are, the better they are, the more they're gonna cost. So for about $2,000 you could get a machine, and the way you make your money on ATM business is, say I had looked into it and got started by, you go to an ATM machine in a location, and I call it a dummy transaction. I put my card in. When I get the receipt, I put my card in and to check my balance and just to get a receipt to see which number. If you ever notice on your receipt, if you use ATM machine, on your receipt, it's gonna be a sequence number. It's gonna tell you which number you are. Like, say if I was number 111, when I use that machine, it's going to tell me. So at the beginning of the month, I go to that location, the location that I'm thinking about trying to get one day. I go to that location if they already have a machine and see how much traffic they get. So at the beginning of the month, you go there, do a dummy transaction, you get a receipt, see what number it's on. Say if it's on 111. I'm the 111th person, right? And then say 4 weeks, at the end of the month, I'm gonna go and do another dummy transaction and get that receipt. When I look at that receipt, the number gonna say 230 or 211. So I know 100 people done came and used this ATM in between me. So that sound 100 people. That sound like a good location. So say if and the way you get paid is, when you use the ATM machine, they're gonna charge you a fee to get your money. So they're gonna charge you like $250. Some places charge $350 or $275. You charge whatever you wanna charge when you don't know the ATM. So say if you getting paid $2.50 per transaction. If 100 people use that machine in a month's time, that's $250 per month. And also keep in perspective that just because I say 100 people may have used that machine because I was 111 and I went back and say 211, in between, it probably don't be 100 transactions totally for the 250, because some people could have been doing the same thing I've been doing, just checking their balance, or actually doing what I was doing, just getting a dummy transaction. So we could say that number is more like 80 to 75. Say if 25 people didn't get any money out, they was just checking their balance or doing what I did. You feel me? So that's something to keep in consideration too. And also the thing, like, that's $250 a month off one machine though. If you get 100 people to use your ATM machine, if 100 people use that ATM machine in a month's time at $2.50 rate. And so out of that, so that's $250 a month. But you're going to have to also get an owner of that location, of that store, that restaurant, wherever the ATM machine is at. You're going to have to get in there. You might have to negotiate and get an owner a little percentage. Like, I give you $25, $30 every month if you let me, put my ATM in your store. Or you might have to bargain if somebody already got an ATM in their store. You might have to try to find out what they what they getting from that person, and then talking them down, like, or talking them, bargaining with them, like, well, I give you 50 cents more, I give you 25 cents more, just trying to get that location. So that's the ATM business. And the next thing I wanted to share with y'all was starting a lawn care business. Starting a grass cutting service can be very lucrative also. Me and my cousin, me and my boy, we started a grass cutting business in Myrtle Beach. We got business cards made. We went door to door getting customers. We on the first day, we spent all day getting business cards, going door to door, getting customers, letting people that look like they needed their yard cut. We'll go and let them know that we out here, we grinding. That's what we doing. And we was just out there getting it, like putting ourselves out there. And I tell you no lie, the first day after we let everybody know what we was doing and stuff, and we started getting clients. So the next day we had to go and buy equipment. We paid like, what was it, like $400 for all the equipment we needed. We bought 2 lawnmowers, 2 push lawnmowers, a whacker with a weed eater, a rake, and little extensions that we needed, little gloves and stuff, gas jug for the lawnmower, and we spent about $400. When we spent the $400, the next day we had enough clients. We made all our money that we spent back in the first day. Once we made all our money back, the next day was straight profit when we went to go cut. And so, like, that just shows, like, if your work ethic is there, like, you can recoup your investment for whatever you pay to start your little business back in the same day if you put yourself out there to grind hard enough, you feel me? So starting a lawn care business can be very, very, very lucrative. Number 4, starting the ice cream business. That's where it's at too. I ain't even gonna lie. Starting the ice cream business. Okay, back on the beach, I started the ice cream business, and I found me a little older truck. It was a 1979 G20 van, high top van that you could walk in. Like, nice. I got it painted. Nice little colors to attract the kids and stuff. I paid about $4,000 for the truck. It was my first time going into the ice cream business. I knew nothing about it. I just did it. And so I paid $4,000 for the ice cream truck. I went to the city hall, got my business license. I got my retail license. I paid about what, $200 for those. Paid $200 for those. $4,000 for the truck. Then I went to Sam's and stocked up my equipment, stocked up my inventory. And I paid about $200, $300 in inventory. So that leaves me at what, $4,500, about $4,500 in starting up my truck. I paid about $4,500, and once I paid that, I got to work. On my first day selling, we probably made about $400, about $400. Then the next day about $350, and just the first day of your business just seemed like the grand opening be the best. But after, I wasn't continuing to make about $400 a day. Then it came to be an average about $250 a day, which is still good money from having your own little business. So $250 a day, it would average out to be about $250 a day, and I would go out there for about 5 days a week for nothing but like 3 hours a day, from like 4 to 7. And when $250 a day times 5 days a week, that come out to be like $1,250 a week. We're making like $1,250 a week off the ice cream truck. Do that times 4. That's $5,000 in 4 weeks, right? How much I told you I paid? I paid $4,500 for everything. $4,000 for the truck, $200 for the license, and another $300 for the inventory. That's $4,500. $4,500 I paid for the whole setup for my ice cream business. And in 4 weeks, I made $5,000. I made all my money back plus 500 more. So that next month, all that was profit. The next month, all that was profit. You feel my drill. It ain't too many businesses that you can start and recoup your money back in 4 weeks, in 8 weeks, in 12 weeks. It's not too many businesses. Majority of the time you start a business, a lot of people are scared to start a business because they feel like they won't see their money back until 12 months. Because that's 12 months to 20. Like, it usually take time to get your money back out of something and before you start seeing profit. But I've proven that wrong with the businesses I started. Just saying. And number 5, day trading. Day trading the stocks. Day trading the market. You have to treat day trading like a business. You just can't get in the stock market and be like, treat it like a lotto ticket. Like, hey, I'm about to buy this and just wait for it to go up. Nah, it don't work like that. I mean, that ain't how I do. That ain't how a professional trade. You feel me? I'm in and out of a stock in less than 30 minutes, an hour, 2 hours. It's quick. I barely be in a stock for a whole day. Like, I don't close in any positions because you don't know what the market may do. I'm very safe when it comes to the market. I make good money in the market, and it's very lucrative. Details on the market is like, I'll show you. Let me show you an example. Let me show you an example for how much bread you can make in the market. Okay. For example, this is one example for people that don't know, and I'm going to talk more about the stock market on upcoming videos because that's where it's at. That's where it's really at. Okay.